Many students may not realize that Georgia State offers several gender-neutral restrooms around campus, such as this one right here. Anyone can use this restroom, regardless of sexual identity or gender expression. With Georgia State being among the most diverse colleges in the nation, trans and gender fluid individuals are likely to use these bathrooms. But there are some underlying concerns that may need to be addressed. Are these unisex bathrooms easily accessible? And most importantly, are they safe? Over the past couple of years, Georgia State has been implementing new diversity policies throughout the university. According to Lacey Adams, who is the Senior Student Development Specialist for Multicultural Education at Georgia State, there are a new set of regulations put in place to help specific students.
Over the summer, the federal government released new what are called Title IX regulations that are specific to trans students. And when we do like education around trans identity, trans students are protected by Title IX.
The new Title IX regulations indicate that trans students have the right to have access to safe bathrooms within any federally funded education program. There is a list of gender-neutral restrooms on Georgia State's Multicultural Center homepage. The list contained 18 locations of where unisex bathrooms are located around campus. Paul Womack, a student here at Georgia State who classifies himself as androgynous, meaning partly male and partly female in appearance, was at first unaware of Georgia State offering unisex bathrooms around campus.
Sometimes when I use bathrooms here, I could get an awkward stare because someone could mistake me for a girl, but other than that, it hasn't been like a bad experience. It's like on my birthday, I went out to eat and I went to the restroom and I was fixing my makeup in the mirror and this guy walked in and he was like, "Wait, is this the girls' restroom?" And I was like, "No."
Despite Paul not having any bad experiences on campus when using the bathroom, that may not be the case for other gender-fluid students at Georgia State. So I decided to visit several unisex restroom locations according to the list. I later realized that the locations available were rather inconvenient. Many of the restrooms were inaccessible to students. Some restrooms were located on dark basement floor levels and on abandoned hallways with no regular foot traffic or cameras in the hallway. Now, as you can see, we're in One Park Place, and this is where a unisex bathroom is supposed to be. It's supposed to be inside this room, the Human Resources Training Room. However, it's locked. No one can get in, and this is a harsh reality for many of the unisex bathrooms here on campus. With so many of the gender-neutral restrooms being in unpopular locations or being inaccessible even on dark hallways, I was curious to find potential solutions to solve these problems.
I think that if Georgia State is planning on offering these bathrooms, why not have them in the open? It's just a unisex bathroom, anyone can use it. People in the trans community are already more susceptible to violent crime, so why would you want to perpetuate that?
I think an improvement they can make is definitely putting them somewhere like that does have a lot of foot traffic because things do happen, especially on college campuses. So by putting them in places like basements or areas that a lot of students or staff don't go, it may cause violent crimes or just any type of crime to occur while these students are using the restroom, and they can also become targets when using them.
Because the bottom line here is I would assume that you want to defecate and you want to defecate in a safe place, and if there can be accommodations that can be made as long as the people who are using these facilities have privacy, that's what you should go for sure.